hear a little bit of noise. Now it's rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Helena Simon, and I'm Alexander Goodman. How are you? We are at the quarantine in New York, so we'll try to make it the best out of it. And this is our first attempt, so please do not be harsh. We're trying the technology and hopefully we'll get better at this. We just discovered we can invite more people to the conversation, so hopefully next time we'll have a much bigger panel, like a focus group. So let's start with Helen is model and a fellow advertising and marketing person. So let's figure out how do you entertain yourself during the coronavirus quarantine.
Okay, so I do have a theory that my theory is that only boring people get bored. So you can always entertain yourself with so much. Um, I'm personally using this time that I'm forced to be at home to basically work on my craft, improve myself, educate myself, both as a model and
Mhm.
as a marketer.
Specifically, like which courses you take, how do you spend your day, like how many hours you do exercise, how many hours you're trying to make money, how many hours you rest, what's the breakdown?
So yeah, my everyday life right now is I wake up, I have my breakfast. I wake up at around 8 a.m. and I have my breakfast. I go outside for a little run. I run about 2 or 3 miles. I come back home, I get on my computer, and I start with YouTube videos. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos.
Let's 1 second.
So
Me to interrupt you. So the way I do it, my routine is a little bit different. I do similar stuff, but when I wake up, I start uploading and start rendering. So I consistently render something on a couple of computers and consistently
yeah,
upload something. So the first
yeah,
part is because it takes a long time to upload a video, especially if it's a 4K or long video, and it takes a long time to render something on a computer if it's like a large file. So I would suggest start the day with a little bit of placing something to upload or render, especially if you have a number of channels, and then you can go all activities, and while you run, while you do your breakfast, it can render, so you kind of double tasking.
yeah,
Go ahead.
exactly. Keep your technology working while you do other stuff. Absolutely. If you do have any kind of material like that. I currently don't have a lot of videos. I'm just barely getting started with that. You're gonna see more of that coming soon. So I'm probably gonna follow your advice very soon.
Okay,
But
so
now,
uh, I see that you have a green screen chroma key behind you. What kind of videos do you do on a green screen?
so this is actually this is my boyfriend's apartment that I am right now, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm very fortunate enough that he has a working studio at his house. So this is what I'm using right now. Do you want
Nice.
to show a little bit about
Mm-hmm.
what the setup is?
Could you please repeat? I think I missed that part.
Let me show what the setup is right now so that everyone can
Okay.
see. So this is a little bit of the studio, and if you go after the lights, this
Mm-hmm.
is the table. There's a light right here. There's another light right there.
So you can
So
do light system.
yeah, he's a cinematographer, and this is why he has all of this stuff. And
So
I'm gonna
so
use
he can
my
film. So you have someone else to film you. You don't have to do everything by yourself. That's awesome.
that is yeah, that's some really good help that I have. I personally
What kind of
actually
activities can you
oh my
teach from that studio? Can you teach dancing, singing? Can you teach modeling, like facial expressions? What kind of activities can you teach?
I can teach definitely some modeling tips on how to pose, how to do facial expressions, makeup. Did you know that I do my makeup on the subway? I used to when we were still allowed to be out there. I
Yes.
used to do my makeup on the train every day. So it's
If we people will like that idea of learning how to do quickly makeup, maybe on the next video we can show them tips how what's your step process and how do you do. So make sure, pretend that you're sitting in a subway station, so everything doesn't fall off on the ground, and you don't miss your stop. Like if you have your routine, useful advice that might help. Just give me 1 second. You can keep talking. I'm just for the audience. I will just upload, press my next video render.
Yeah.
So I try not to miss that time, because while we talk, the computer can render.
Okay, well, we can cut this part.
Yeah, go ahead. Actually, it works. So first thing, I bring the video on the screen. Then the next step for me, so the quickest renders for me are the video up, cut whatever is not needed up front and at the end, and replace the sound so I don't get copyright strike. Add a quick title. So if someone steals my video, it's actually has a little bit of my watermark. I don't put it like all the way in the center, but I put it all the way on top, on the bottom, so it doesn't totally ruin the video, but it's still there. So if they want to steal it, they still can drop it and get out with. But it's a little extra step that will make things a little bit more difficult. And that's it. And that took me like maybe 20 seconds. So wait a second. Phone, that can wait.
What is the sound that I hear coming from your side?
That's not from my side. Let me see.
Like this really, really loud white noise.
Yeah, I hear it also, but I don't think it's on my side.
I don't think it's here. I'm gonna mute right now so you can.
Yeah, it's on your side.
What?
When you mute, yes, when you mute, it was on your side. The sound went out.
Can you mute
Maybe
your?
comes. Let me mute myself. Okay.
Unmute. I think it's on both sides because when you muted yours, I stopped hearing.
Interesting. So I don't know, guys. We will figure that out for the next video. Like we will try to maybe I'm using the Omni mic, so this one has a little bit of battery, so it gets a decent sound, and I have it for here lapel.
You can kill some of the white noise in editing as well.
Yeah, we can, but it's extra work and extra time, and I'm trying to film as perfect as I can.
Right here, there's no noise.
Let me try. Can you hear me this way better or worse?
Less loud, but I can still hear a lot of things.
So the mic is better. Okay, so let's see what else we can do. I hear the noise. It's true, but technology is not perfect. I think we should bear with it for now.
Let me get my my earbuds and see if it helps. Well, I still get all of the noise in my earbuds.
But it's for
I'm
me
still
the sound
hearing a lot of noise.
But the sound for me is way better now. Okay, so I don't have much time because my next class is about to start. So let's go over a few topics that I kind of wrote to you up front. Maybe you can answer with a quick couple of points,
Yep.
and we see if this video gets any audience and results, and then we can try another version maybe later tonight or tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
What do you care about? Like, what's the main concerns for you right now in the
In
virus
this time of
terms?
crisis,
Money, health, like what's the family, like members, like older people.
yeah, so what I care the most right now is the health of my family back in Brazil. I know that our president isn't really taking any measurements about the crisis, and it's going to get really bad really fast. That's what actually worries me. And I'm very, very relieved that my brother is there and he can look after my mom. But that's something that keeps me worried. Financially, I am very, very fortunate to have saved some money throughout this
Mhm.
my life, so I actually have a little bit of a safety net,
Nice.
um, which
Mhm.
is very fortunate. Which is something that I tell everyone, like if you're making money, make sure to every month save like 20-30% of what you make, keep it in a separate account, don't touch it, because bad times do come. They always come from time to time. You have emergencies, you have world
What
crisis,
is your
so
emergency
make
plan?
sure. My emergency plan, well, again, I am very fortunate because I managed to develop several skills throughout my life. I'm not only a
Mhm.
model. I know marketing. I can make websites. I can make comp cards for other models. I know SEO. I know a lot of things that can help me get income. I'm a writer as well, so I can actually do make income from my house, even if I'm not out there doing freelance
What do you
work.
think you're willing to pay now during the crisis for the marketing? Who is paying now for the like articles? Like, do you know people like that? Uh,
Yes, I've actually gotten some requests to make websites.
mhm,
Some people are seeing this as an opportunity to get actually cheap work because I am personally offering my work at a very lower rate because that's better
mhm.
than not having anything at all. So people that do have some sort of safety net know that this is the best time to invest in either other people's services or in stock. So there are people paying.
Who can help you now, and who is helping you, other than maybe your boyfriend and your family? And who do you help? Do you support your family? Do you support like us, like your friends, that you have someone you take look after, or do you have people who actually concerned for you and they are your backbone?
Money wise, right now, I don't have to, luckily, I don't have to
Emotional,
worry about my, what?
emotional,
Emotionally. Oh, emotionally, so much. I talk to my family every day. I've been talking to so many of my friends. Most of my friends are not even here in the United States, they're back in Brazil. So I talk to them all the time. They always ask me, how is it here? Everyone is worried about me because New York right now, it is the epicenter of the crisis in the American continent.
Mhm.
And basically in the world right now, like it's basically China, Italy, and I don't know, Iran and United States in the amount of cases. So everyone, most of my family and friends are really worried about me being here right now. But I'm just keeping it safe, staying inside the house, being really careful.
Okay, so let's tell the audience what is your Instagram, what is the way to reach out, like what's the list of services that you can provide. So we can figure out that you can do SEO, you can do the websites, and you can do articles, correct?
Yes.
Writing, that's the, and you can do maybe some online classes.
Yes, exactly. So you can find me on at Helena Simon Model. And that's where I blog currently the most. I'm gonna start YouTubing now as well. But if you go to my Instagram, you can find all sorts of things like modeling tips, scam alerts. I do have a lot of those. Every time something happens, I put it in writing so that people don't fall for them. Um, and like just how to get started, how to handle your own business, because a model is a product, your own product, so you have to treat yourself like such and be really professional about it. So I do talk a lot about that. So make sure to just check it out and DM me if you have any questions. I'm always in touch.
Cool. Okay, so let's finish for now. If we get questions, if we get responses, we might do this again, and if it works, we will do it consistently. Thank you so much.
Lovely. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.